We all have mental health. It is just as important as physical health. It is not only about mental illness or mental disorders. This is just one part of a bigger picture. It's best to think about mental health as being on a continuum, rather than people being either mentally ill or mentally well. We are all on that continuum, and we move up and down according to the factors such as our genetic makeup and upbringing, our life circumstances, and the stresses we are under.
The average young person has around 300 friends on social media. 135 of these friends will suffer from a mental disorder at some point of their lives. 32 will experience an affective disorder such as depression. 76 will suffer from an anxiety disorder, and 27 will suffer from a substance abuse. About 1 in 10 friends will contemplate suicide at some point in their lives. Worldwide, 800,000 people will commit suicide. That is one person every 40 seconds. Dealing with a mental illness is extremely difficult, but only 1 in 3 people are using mental health services. That's why it's so important to reach out for help if you are suffering from mental illness. Your friends and family are there to listen, and so are we. If you're ever in a crisis or need someone to talk to, we're just a phone call away.
Mental ill health covers a wide spectrum, from the worries we all experience to severe depression who complete loss of touch with reality.
Anxiety. We all experience level of stress and anxiety, where work pressures or family related. However, for some people, the feelings of anxiety can be prolonged and extreme, making it difficult to carry out simple everyday tasks and can even cause panic attacks. Common signs to look out for when dealing with an anxious person, including reduced concentration and memory difficulty, making decisions become irritable and angry, and avoid certain situations.
Depression. As for this anxiety, most of us will experience ups and downs in our lives and during difficult times. If a low mood doesn't improve or go away, this can be a sign of depression. Someone suffering from depression can feel sad, anxious, guilty, angry, helpless, and hopeless. They may also have low self-esteem and a tendency to believe that people only see them in a negative light. Other signs to look out for are self-criticism and blame, impaired memory and concentration, neglecting responsibilities, and loss of interest in appearance and hygiene.
Bipolar disorder. Bipolar disorder is a severe mood disorder and causes unusual fluctuations in a personality. People with this condition can find it hard to maintain relationships and jobs due to extreme means. They may lack focus or be unwilling to concentrate on what seems to be an unimportant issue. People with bipolar disorder can be full of energy and talking very quickly, easily distracted, lacking in energy, or feel sad, pessimistic, and hopeless.
Schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is a wildly misunderstood and feared mental illness. People who suffer from schizophrenia do not have dual personalities but are rather split from reality and may have delusions about themselves or others. These symptoms can have a major impact on the ability to hold down jobs, maintain relationships, and many other aspects of everyday life. People with schizophrenia may appear distracted by things that to you doesn't seem apparent. For instance, they may stop paying attention to a never unheard voice or even have a conversation with someone who isn't present. This can result in them finding it difficult holding the conversation while they are distracted with other thoughts.
Obsessive compulsive disorder. Obsessive compulsive disorder, known as OCD, can be a very disabling condition. Feelings of anxiety are combined with obsessive and unwelcome thoughts that lead to compulsive behaviors. A common obsession is a salivary germs have contaminated them and find themselves needing to wash hands frequently to feel clean. Compulsions of repeated activities that our sufferer feels compelled to carry out, such as constantly checking that a door is locked. These can be challenging for a person when dealing with routine tasks and managing a relationship. Other common obsessions you might notice are repeats and actions and become anxious if they aren't able to do so, fixated on a number washing and cleaning ritually.
Fortunately, there are effective treatments and evidence-based intervention available that aims to help individuals understand and cope with symptoms of mental illness. However, very few people with mental disorders access existing treatment services. This may be due to barriers such as the stigma attached to seeking help, the lack of understanding of mental health problems, and the uncertainty of how to get help, or the fear of disclosing mental health problems. Research shows that stigma remains one of the biggest factors preventing people from seeking early for their mental health problems and getting the appropriate support they need. It is important to acknowledge that we all have mental health and have a personal responsibility to learn how we can improve and maintain our well-being in order to lead meaningful and satisfying lives.